What's good, superstars? Back with another VV video. You got Superstar Joe, you got Superstar Rob, and you got Superstar Michael Campa in the building. How's it going, guys? Man, came out with the fury fists. Every time we have people on, we're just getting knocked out, man.
I keep getting knocked out. Everybody has to see the mess behind me, and at least my body blocks it most of the time.
You know what? We got the widescreen on. You can see more of our room. I don't know how I feel, but Michael's got an amazing collection behind him down there. We're going to get into it. We're going to talk about him in just a second. But if you are new here and you're just catching the stream, do not forget, become a superstar. Smash the subscribe button down below. Hit the bell notification. You never know when we're going to be doing great content like this with great people from the community. He's got a bunch of giveaways for you guys. So anybody who has that bell notification on, who found this stream, you have very good chance of winning a giveaway that we do before the end of the stream. Also, you can join the Superstar VIP. There's going to be VIP exclusive giveaway in this stream. You're going to want to be there. I'm going to allow you the entire stream to join the VIP. Anybody who joins during the stream will be entered. $2.99 a month. And the prize is worth much more than $2.99. So definitely, if you want a chance at that physical Todd 2.0, it's going to be given away at the end of the stream. Make sure you are VIP. We'll remind you guys as we go here, because hopefully a little bit more people come in. If you don't mind retweeting out the stream, let's see some more people in here, get some more people to learn the story of Michael Campa. You guys have seen him on Twitter for sure. So definitely, hopefully you guys can do that. So yeah, join the VIP if you want a chance at that physical Todd 2.0. Thank you guys to everyone who's already in the VIP. You guys are already entered automatically. You guys always support us. We got Michael Campa on this page right here, right in the middle.
Watch the wheel. The wheel's gonna pick them. Watch the
Hey, we got to re-roll it. It'll be funny. And then maybe he can handpick at that point. And there's the rest of them, guys. We got Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. We got Discord in the description. You can go follow, go watch that Discord because it's the best Discord of all time. We also have a PO box where you can go. Where you can go and send us stuff and become a Superstar Hall of Famer. And this was from our other AMA. So that's all we got there. Speaking of Michael Campa, we got his page right here. So make sure you guys go give him a follow on Twitter. Great follow, great guy, and you just great content. I love reading all the stuff that you put out there. So Michael, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself, your VV journey, how you got into VV, and what you're doing now, if you got any plans for the future on VV.
So I joined VV on April 24th, 2021, and I came in at that time just like a lot of people did for OMI token. I have a background more on the stock market, trading on the stock market, Ethereum and Bitcoin, stuff like that. So I heard about OMI and I joined OMI. I bought some OMI and then I found the app and I opened it. I looked at it. There was nothing on the store at that time to be bought. And I honestly didn't buy anything on the app. And I saw every drop and I saw people getting excited until Homer and Bar drop.
Oh, so you had nothing until Homer and Bar.
It took me months for me to decide to buy it.
So why don't you tell the people now how many collectibles you have and where you rank on those VV wallets?
So I have over 500 statues, collectibles, and about 4,000, a little bit over 4,000 comics.
Wow.
So today I think I jump in the BB Fox because there's different lists. I follow BB Fox tracker for the whales. I think I'm 16 or 15, something like that.
Oh, you moved up. You moved up. So that's great. So we're definitely excited to get more into your journey here, maybe your strategies. But before that, we're going to go through. Okay, here. Rob's got your wallet here probably.
You said you're number 15? It's what's one of these for sure.
It has a 923 on it.
It's got what number on it?
What's that?
I know at the beginning it has like a 923. I don't know my wallet.
Doesn't matter, but you guys know Michael Campa. You've seen his profile before, and I'm sure he has a bunch of screenshots on his profile. But anyway, let's get to the Twitter news. There's a lot, so I want to get to that so that we can get back to our conversation here. Our Twitter, shout out to Kryptoni, giving us a huge shout out today. I don't know if you saw this, but letting everybody know about that AMA we did with Reese and Puddin Cheeks the other day. And we love Kryptoni. He knows that. And he had a little trouble with his account. We tweeted stuff about it. He got it fixed out. So happy that he is back in action. Another guy who is a huge supporter of the channel, Bob Sales, I don't see you in the chat yet, Bob Sale, so you're definitely not first. But he's got this. The Superstar Money hat came in the UK, so we know that international shipping is working. And he's got a nice Mickey collection in the back there. That was pretty cool. This is the prize. If you guys are just joining us, if you're not in the VIP, you want a chance at a physical Todd. The VIP members are going to get a spin on the wheel today. $2.99 a month for the membership, and you have a chance at a Todd today. So Todd 2.0. So very
You know what I found super interesting is that Michael found Omi first. You know, Reese was talking about how typically people find Veve first and then they branch over to Omi. But it was the other way around. Maybe a lot of the early adopters started the other way. I think now it's the other way around, where it's Veve first, then Omi that comes second. That's something I thought about. I
think you're right. I think a lot of people at the beginning were finding it through the crypto, and then you got Disney tweeting it out, and then Andre Jick talking about it. I think those were maybe people who came in because of IP. But now we probably have more IP based, like you said. Did you guys see this last night? Nos Clint posted that he hit the Todd McFarlane blue last night. There was some rebounds. Michael, did you see those rebounds?
Yeah, I'm part of the group on Facebook in the baby collectors, and I saw the post, but I already have one because I had the collection, so I couldn't buy another one.
Well, they don't let you buy it again. Yeah, I guess.
No,
right?
Yeah, only one.
Me and Rob were lucky enough to be on the right place at the right time. We both ended up scoring one last night for box price. Really lucky, I guess, but we're both like 800 mints. I think we were pretty close together, Rob.
Yeah, I think what was it, 822? I got like 830 or something. So
it was like 827. I think we were both we were like 5 apart, which was pretty cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, once I saw it, I'm like, Rob, go buy one.
Yeah. Good tip.
Also, today, Dad Bod came out. I managed to land it on the drop. I was like, I got Dad Bod Juju. That means I'm going to have a Dad Bod forever. I'm not about that. I flipped it in the market for 150. I did well, I think, considering where he is now.
Yeah, I guess it's interesting because we did the price prediction video on that.
Yeah.
And I don't know what it's at right now. I think we landed at 85, was it? Around 85.
Check right now.
So it's pretty good. Like, I mean, you got really lucky that you actually got it delivered so quickly and flipped when it was still right high enough.
It was there right away.
Right.
So anyway, I was lucky. Again, shout out to NFT Philanthropy doing another charity auction. They're trying to get the $1,000 for UNICEF by Christmas Day. I'm not sure what the bid is at right now, but it's a Chippendale golden moment. At least you get an NFT out of it, and you're also supporting a good cause. 100% of the proceeds go to UNICEF. So good on you, NFT Philanthropy, for continuing to do that. Hinanu. Fernando was talking about Bob Sale's hat. He's saying not even the Royal Mail can stop the Juju. He's right about that.
Who made that?
Juju. Oh, and then this is that airdrop today. I didn't even realize there's an airdrop. I mean, nobody was talking about it at all.
What airdrop?
This is what happened. I don't know if any of you guys saw this. I don't know if this is legit or whatever, but it went in the store for 0 gems and people could just buy it.
Oh.
Did you see that, Michael?
I didn't see that first time.
So it was available in the store for 0 gems rather than being airdropped to people. And then there was people who actually like bought the set for the airdrop and weren't getting it delivered. Vivi's talked about it already. We're going to get to that, but yeah, really weird. There's Bob Sales.
Maybe it's possible. Did they send it maybe to the wrong wallet? Like, is that even possible?
Don't you have to set up the store or something if you do that? Because it's not there anymore. But it must have somebody had to get the wrong instructions.
I don't know.
We'll get to it. But Bob Sales looking good with the Superstar Money hat. He's got the Joker posters in the background. He's a big collector like you, Michael Campa. He's got a bunch of collectibles in his background. He's also another YouTuber if you haven't heard about him. So
yeah, I follow him. Yeah,
shout out to Bob Sales. Really cool dude. And here's Vivi's response. We are aware of the issues that occurred with this morning's Battlestar Galactica airdrop. The team is looking into it, and we hope to have more details and a resolution as soon as possible. Thank you for understanding, and we apologize for the confusion. And then I thought this was funny. I said, there was an airdrop today, and the eyeballs are moving back and forth because you guys know I don't go for Veve airdrops anymore. Probably will never do it again just because I have a bad taste in my mouth, but maybe eventually. We also got the answer to that teaser. It is Swamp Thing from DC. So it actually looks really good. I don't know if you guys saw it.
You call him Swamp Rat?
I called him Swamp Rat yesterday.
Someone caught that in the comments. You knew it.
It's because there's somebody on Twitter. Okay, listen. There's somebody on Twitter with handle Swamp Rat. So that's why I thought Swamp Rat. But this animation is clean. Like DC does their stuff amazing. I feel like DC stuff looks awesome.
That looks good. That looks really, really good, actually.
Let's just
Yeah,
watch
it's
it.
beautiful. Look at that. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
And he's got the roar in there, sound and everything, so it's good.
I guess the mint numbers aren't out yet, right?
Not yet. No. Day 5 winners, if you're here, looks like you had a chance to win a Secret Rare Coke or Eye of Agamotto. That might come in handy.
Oh, yeah. You might need that, actually. You might need that in the future. If you want to
VeVe
get that gauntlet.
They said, you know what? We did the one round of the Bond airdrops. We screwed Joe. Let's bring out a second round of airdrop or a second round of Bond posters just to stick it in there for all his comments about the airdrops. So I wrote, I still have nightmares, and I definitely will not be going for those. If you guys are wondering, I don't care what the price is.
Yeah, you can. You can.
Here's the dad bod. We talked about him. And Michael, did you end up landing a dad bod?
No, I never get drops. I go for them, but I never get them. It's really hard.
You're a sniper. You got to snipe in the markets.
Yeah, and when I go for them, I usually never get them too. And if I do get them, whatever's the least desirable is the one I'll get. So if the common is more desirable than the uncommon, I'm getting the uncommon. Yeah. If like the ultra rare is less desirable than, let's say, the common, I'm getting the ultra rare. It's just the way it is for me.
Yeah,
but if you don't try, you never know, right? If you don't try, you never know.
We got some details on the posters. There's a lot of news today, guys. We got Chewbacca, the family Chewbacca holiday. We got another one with Chewbacca's family and the droids. You got some Yoda and the reindeer, and this one's pretty cool. I actually really like that one.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yoda and the Christmas thing there. 40 gems, though. I feel like it's steep, but there's not a lot of additions.
Well, how many editions? We haven't done the market cap analysis, but how many editions are there?
All of them are the same. 978 for 40 gems.
Okay, so it's pretty low, right?
Yeah,
like
limited, but I mean, I'm over posters at this point.
So it's interesting that they're doing Yoda thing. I just picked up this comic this week.
Hold on, let's make you bigger.
Yoda #1.
Oh, cool.
Oh, cool.
This is a variant. This is not the original cover, but it's funny. I'm guessing that they're gonna bring Yoda back in some sort of form way for Star Wars.
Yeah, maybe.
Well, we might be able to, like the way they're doing the movies right now. I mean, they're kind of doing it in a side way with Grogu.
Exactly.
But
that's what I'm going with. It. Like maybe he connects to the Grogu story, like clone, a father, like some sort of connection in there. I mean, imagine that would be like cash for Disney if they can bring Yoda back.
Shout out to VeVeVerse. You're now entered into the Physical Todd 2.0 raffle at the end of the show here. So anybody who wasn't listening, if you join the VIP today, $2.99 a month, you get entered into the Physical Todd draw at the end of the video. We also are going to have some in-chat draws for some comics that Michael has also donated. So stay tuned for that. This is going to be fun. There's not too many people here right now, so you guys have pretty good odds if you stick around.
Yeah, so Michael, are you a big Star Wars guy in general? You just love Star Wars?
Not really. I like it. It's not. I'm from Cuba, so we did have Star Wars, but not as much. In here, not the toys, not the comics, none of those stuff. So I didn't follow it much until I got here. Then I got more into it, and now that I have 3 boys, my oldest boy really likes it, and I'm getting into it because of him, and he's bringing me into it.
Right. Cool. And then how about with I guess Disney and that, is that in Cuba? Is it huge? Is that kind of IP huge?
Yeah, Disney. Yeah, Disney's everywhere. Disney's everywhere. So it is hard to miss. I mean, all the old 90s, 80s movies. I grew up watching those over and over because we don't have a lot of options for channels. So we would watch the same movies over and over. We memorized most of those movies line by line when I was growing up. So
nice.
So this is the other one, another poster. We talked about it yesterday. It's also very limited, 616 editions, 30 gems. So a little bit cheaper. If you're into the Christmas decoration type of thing, that's an option. We talked about that. We talked about this. We talked about this. This is the stab at me. So that's pretty much the news. So why don't we talk a little bit more about this airdrop situation, Rob? Why don't you go first, and then we'll let Michael go.
I'm gonna start off. I'm gonna just start it off because there was a tweet. Someone tweeted on Twitter that this is like not a habit. Okay, and I responded with our video that VeVe drops the ball and not the airdrop, because we've now done on a number of different. I think now at least 2. That was the main airdrop video, but then we followed up again on the next airdrop blunder. And what we said back then was that there's clearly an issue with Veve's ability to do and conduct airdrops properly. The first time it was a marketing, like the way it was phrased was a snapshot, which was not accurate because of the transactions. They actually needed to do a range of time in order to do it properly. And then they clarified that. And then on the next airdrop, they clarified that. But then there were still issues with it on top of that. And then we said, you know what? Maybe you should just stop doing airdrops. Just stop doing airdrops, like figure it out, because then you just upset more people. You actually upset more people doing airdrops incorrectly than just not doing them at all. And don't get me wrong, like I think Veve needs to do airdrops. I think it's a great way to reward collectors. But if you're gonna do it, you got to do it right, especially because you're branded as they call themselves an IP company, like an IP kind of manager company, but they truly, to us, are a blockchain company. They should be able to operate these things properly and deliver airdrops properly when promised. And I think Veve knows this, but I just feel that this time it's happened enough times that, like, how do you go on Twitter and defend them? Like, just they know they made a mistake. They're owning up to it. They said they're going to make it right. But by the way, one more thing to note, it was actually shout out Hawkis, who's on Twitter, Discord mod as well. She was mentioning that in the terms of services, supposedly you must not abuse app glitches. Now,
that's another video.
I would be pretty upset if they start like going after people who are buying like crazy at $0. Like, I mean, they're just doing what's in front of them. That's not an app glitch. They were validly able to buy it for $0. So you can't really go after them. I don't know how they're going to make it right. Michael, what do you think?
Yeah, they definitely dropped the ball there. Especially, I mean, I have been frustrated a few times with things that has happened on Veve. And if I was there buying that seal or whatever for $0, I mean, you put it on the market. It's a fair game. If you put it out there, it's not on me. So yeah, I mean, it gets to be confusing. And one thing with the drop, when you guys were in Anaheim, I usually watch a lot of videos, a lot of interviews. When people were talking there was one of the main figures in the Veve community that he seemed pretty sure that the Blue Batman was coming. When I watched that interview, like my whole time in Veve, I have only had one thought. I never completed that thing. When I saw that interview, I was like, I'm going to fill up and I'm going to finish the whole set, because I don't think they're going to give one for every Todd, but maybe for everybody that has a set. Mm-hmm. So that same weekend, I completed the set. I bought the Rizzo, I bought everything, thinking that we were going to get an airdrop. And I mean, it seems, I don't know. The reason is behind what I'm saying is because if you have been holding a set for a whole year or longer, not my case, but the guys that have been here from the beginning, holding that set, now we get the right to buy it. Like, it didn't seem, and I understand that. I mean, Veve's a business; they need to make money to be able to grow the company, and I'm okay with that. But those guys were here from the beginning, and they have been holding that set forever. So
you're right.
Shout out to Kobe. Shout out to Audi, guys. You guys very appreciated the support for the channel. You guys are always there for us, and it doesn't go unnoticed. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I was going to say, you made a great point. Your point is completely valid, because, and that's what I was saying in that video that we talked about, how, you know, you should not, and I mean, we got a lot of people in the comments who did disagree. Oh. I said that collectors. I know it's a bit glitchy, but I'm getting a little freeze on my end. But it's always better to reward collectors. It's the one sure way to do it fairly, rather than a time-based model. And so a lot of people are like, well, I have no issues rewarding OGs, but then where do you do the line? Where's the line? They did the top 250. Then there was talks that maybe the first 90 were mainly people who are friends and families and all that. So the best way to do it is you bought the whole set. You should get the airdrop, I think, in my opinion. And it should be the other way around. If you want to reward the early users, give them the whitelist, but make them still pay the base price. It should be the opposite.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm okay with them giving stuff to the early people if they do it once. If it starts to become a habit, I think I'll be a little bit more ticked off. But I'm very curious if they had any issues with their airdrops, because I bet you there's no issues over there, right? For the top 250. So airdrops. Where do we start, Rob? We know how my taste got there. I went for that James Bond poster drop, sold it 18 minutes after the drop. or after the time that they told me that I had to hold it past, and never received it. Did a big rant about it. I'm over it. Like I'm over airdrops. I expect issues going forward for every airdrop until there's no issues for a long time. And I'm not going to get fooled again on that type of a deal. I see what happens. I can read the market. At least right now in the down market, there's a trend for almost every single collectible on this app. Maybe Miles was a little bit of a one that didn't really follow the trends. But I think when it comes to this one here, you kind of had to expect, if you like anytime you're going for one of these things where you're trying to complete a set to get an airdrop, I think you just got to go for things that you like, and that's the truth. Like if you get something from it, it's a huge bonus. But to expect anything from Veve to be done for airdrops in the correct manner, I don't think you can ever move forward with that thought until they prove that they're able to keep to get it done. There's other things that will come up, and same thing, like until we prove that we can do it on a consistent basis, I don't see why we're gonna keep banging our heads about this.
Well, because if someone kept asking, once someone said to us, "Why don't you guys drop the airdrops?" I mean, we talk about Veve every day. We do a daily video. We don't want to talk about airdrops, but they keep messing them up, so we have to talk about them. But I will say one thing: remember I talked about a drop shop I have a drop shop NFT through Drop Shop for the Toronto Maple Leafs, which is my sports team. Okay, so they said that an airdrop, if you owned 4 NFTs on the day of the first opening, like the opening season, like the opening game, you would get a special airdrop. Still, that was early October. Still, they haven't delivered the airdrop. So I don't know what it is with these companies. For some reason, the airdrops just completely just messes them up. They just don't know how to do it. I just don't fully understand the technical issues with it. So
they got to change the Medium articles. When you're releasing the Medium articles, this solves everything. You put out the Medium article, you say, listen, we got these 4 collectibles, get them somehow, buy them in the store, get them in the secondary market, complete the set, have all 4 by this day, hold it for 18 days until this day. That's your time period, whatever the time period is. And then maybe you'll get the airdrop if we can figure it out. And if you put that in the Medium article, maybe it'll happen, maybe it won't. Then people can't be too upset because they can't expect it, right? I think that's what you got to do going forward.
And Mike, I want to know, are you involved in any other NFT projects, and have you seen airdrop issues with them?
Oh yeah. I mean, with Rob's tab, I was doing roll. I was in the top. We finished like really close, 11 and 12 on the leaderboard in chapter 1. So we have been getting airdrops that we weren't expecting, but they don't usually announce them. You will wake up one day and it will be there. We got like some Wonder Womans and stuff like that. So it has been pretty not glitchy at all to get airdrops over there, to be honest. Yeah.
So nobody's complained about not receiving something somebody else received over there.
Yeah, no, that I have noticed. No. Another thing that I have noticed with the airdrops now versus what they used to be, like I remember the serial killers or stuff like that, you'll complete your set and then you'll get another set, which will be the Golden Bunny or something like that. Now I completed, I think it was the Black Panther one.
The airdrop's part of the set.
Yeah, the airdrop is part of the set, and if you sell it, then you don't have a set anymore. You had a set before. I think that's how it's working. I'm not clear on it yet, but it is different than what it used to be.
So this is my other thing. You know, this one that went today, how they had that glitch in the market where it actually showed up in the store for 0 gems or whatever. People will be like, okay, well, it's all recorded. You can just backtrack everything. And I'm sure people, as they bought them, they listed them, they sold, whatever happened. I'm not sure how much demand there was for them. I'm not sure how many people were actually able to sell or whatever. But I think if you can't even figure out who owned the thing to be able to airdrop it within like a period of time or an instance, how are you going to track all the buys and sells and transactions across the market, reverse them? I don't think they have the capability. I really do not think that they have the capability or the resources. I'm not sure how they're doing it, if they outsource the airdrop system and that company is just not working out, whatever it is. But I think like I have no idea what the remedy is. Like, what do you think they're going to do here? Are they going to give them all something different and say, here, this is in lieu of that, and everything else that happened is just like, we're just going to leave it? What do you think they're going to do?
I don't know. I think they need to take a break and figure it out.
Thank you.
Because I think it's hurting more than it's helping, and it's frustrating a lot of people that have been here for a long time and new people that are coming in. So I think they need to take a break and really figure it out before they keep going at it.
Yeah, what I thought was crazy too was Hanano, by the way. I mean, great guy.
Yeah.
We met him at DCon. And when we were at DCon, Hanano was saying that like Battlestar Galactica, like that's like his IP.
Yeah.
Like he was super excited for it. He completed the set. And it was like almost hurtful to him to witness it on the secondary market, the airdrop on the secondary market, knowing that he wasn't going to get it. So like I think Alex actually responded directly to him because he probably like met Alex there.
Yeah.
So Alex can actually put the face to the name. And this is what now many could do for Michael Campa as well, because he has his FA on Superstar Money channel here, which is great. But he actually went, he's like, look, I'm not a fudder. Okay. Because usually you say anything sometimes on Twitter, you get attacked both ways, whether you're a fudder, you're a FOMO or whatever, Moonboy, whatever you want to call it. But he said like this is bothering me big time. And he put out his opinion. And they said they're going to make it right. I'm very curious to see what they're going to do. They might have to go make another collectible and do the airdrop again. Hopefully they don't mess up that, because then that's going to be just a big joke. I mean, it already is, but it'd be even bigger joke. But when you start seeing guys like Hanano, he was at DCon, he met the team, he's committed, and it's okay sometimes to speak up, because you're speaking up. It's where it comes from. You're speaking up, wanting them to be better, not to try to put them down. Because you know that they can grow from that. So I think this was loud and clear. Like the first airdrop was kind of like under the rug. Like it happened. Not a lot of people talked about with the dinos. Remember the dinos?
Yeah.
Not a lot of people talked about it. Then the next airdrop with a bomb poster, I think it was. There might have been another one.
There was one in between, I think, too.
There might have been one in between. Then the Bond one. Okay, that happened with you. We made that video.
Black Panther.
Then the Black Panther with the overmint, and then and now this. So I think they know, and they're gonna figure it out. And then we have to just sit back and see what they do.
I don't know if they're going to figure it out, Rob. Like we say this every time. Like every time this happens, we say they're going to get it done. They changed the way that they announce it, which is cool. They made that change to adjust for the issues that we were raising in their Medium articles. They tell you to hold it through a certain date. Now, I guess whatever snapshot they do takes longer than average. I mean, from the people I talked to in the community, it sounds like who know blockchain, they don't think it should take that long to do it. But anyways, it happens. Then you had the overminting, like you mentioned, with the Shuri, the Black Panther collectible. How do you have more of that than you do of the actual Black Panther set? That would mean everybody basically everybody held the entire set, which I still don't believe that. But I don't know if they have it down, Rob. I think they got a lot on their plate. I think there's a lot of stuff coming out. We've heard it. Lots of IP expected in January. I mean, I think that they're busy. I just don't know if they have the people in place to take care of the airdrops yet. So I think you just got to go and be more hesitant, more careful when you do this, and don't expect anything, and buy it if you like the set, and that's it. I think that's the way you got to go about it.
Well,
why don't we do a giveaway?
You want to do it now? I was going to say,
sorry.
You want to do all of them at the end?
Yeah. Yeah, whenever. I don't know if you guys were here, but I think they had an airdrop issued also with the serial killers, with the Golden Bunny and stuff like that, like back then. And they had to do a second collectible to make up for the difference.
And with that skateboard, right? Secret Rare skateboard or something dropped.
Yeah, it was a while ago. So I don't remember. But yeah, it has been a while. They have been having issues with this. We can do giveaways whenever you guys want.
I think we should sprinkle them in, Rob. You got a bunch of questions there, no?
Okay, well, what will be the first giveaway, Michael? What will be the first thing you want to give away?
Okay, so let's see right here. I got some comics over here. We want to keep it to Marvel and stuff that are already.
It's totally up to you.
Yeah, so it's your stuff. Whatever you want to give away.
Oh,
wow! Here we go.
Out the gates, ASM #1, guys. If you're in the chat here, you have a chance right now to hit a great comic from a community member. So it's not just that you're getting a comic; you're getting it from someone else. In VV, a whale, a top 20 whale right now on the app. So Rob, why don't you it's going to be a question, first person to answer in the chat, you win the comic.
Okay, so Michael, again, we appreciate you for doing this. Again, this is the goodness of his heart. He just wants to meet the fam, do some giveaways. So we are going to use channel specific questions. So those who have watched our channel for a long time and they have a chance, of getting it. So I thought this was a funny question. And the first person to write the answer in the chat will get the giveaway. Okay. Who is the first Hall of Famer, legend, VIP, superstar? Put it in. I'm looking. Who's the first? Who's the first?
All right. So should we continue talking then? I guess while people figure it out.
We'll have to figure it out. All right.
No, Dino. No.
in the meantime, you got a crazy collection in the background.
Yeah.
So why don't you tell us a little bit about what you got back there?
So first I grew up collecting stuff in Cuba. Like I did stamps and coins and all the stuff. When I came over here, most of that stuff stayed behind. I collected along with a friend of mine. We spent like years building collections, orchids, seashells, like whatever we find, we collected. When I came here, I only had a backpack and I didn't collect anything for the longest time. I focused on business and growing my wealth and stuff. And Veve came along. Like I told you guys, it took me from April to the drop of Homer to actually decide to buy a collectible. And once I did, I got hooked with it. And I started building again my collection. I was living through my son's Lego collection, so I was buying him a lot of Lego stuff. But yeah, my first one was Todd. I went to the market right away and I bought it on eBay. So he was back there. And then I found the blue one, which there are only 500 of those, I believe.
Wow.
So that one is there. From these ones in here, this is my favorite one. This guy right here.
Oh, wow.
I really like that comic.
Zombie. It's like a zombie.
Yeah, he's a bad monster. He's in a comic from Greg Capullo, I think his name. But yeah, I really like this statue here. I one day will shoot to get some of those comics that are like up there at the top. Most of those are like 9.8 reprints of very famous comics: Iron Man, Hulk 1, AF-15, stuff like that. This one's down here. Actually regular like 423 and stuff like that. So yeah, I have been working on building my collection again, and all of those back there, all of those are the Funko Pops that are coming with comic covers. So the Miles Morales, the regular Spider-Man's, like all of those are Funko Pops with the comic cover on the back of them. So I have most of them. There is a Stan Lee that hasn't come out, and Electro that I don't have yet.
So when did you start? I guess collecting. Like were you like really young when you started? Like when did your love for like collecting start? Or did this just happen all recently?
Oh no! Like I said, when I was a little kid, since I was a little kid, I have been collecting stuff, but I left it behind. Here in the U.S., when I got here, I started collecting coins again, but I didn't do much with it. This stuff, it was after Veve. Most of the stuff that you see here, it was after Veve.
Wow.
Yeah.
So basically, Veve, and people have talked about this. Veve almost made you a collector.
Yeah, and that is what I have. Like, I don't see a lot of people having issues with Veve and NFTs. Most of the people that complain about NFTs is artists. Like this famous artist put out an NFT and a rug or things like that. I don't see a lot of people criticizing Veve directly because they don't have much base for it. There's like no carbon footprint and stuff like that. But the comic community, the hard comic community, physical, sometimes theirs are the ones that are coming attacking Veve. And to me, it's interesting because Veve is the one that brought me to this stuff.
It's because of Veve that the physical market can actually grow, and that's why I agree with you. It's the strangest thing. Don't hate on it, because it's because of it that they're going to come there and start making your stuff more valuable.
Yep.
So Rob, break down Sniper Paint correction. He's the winner of the comic.
Yeah. So just
with a little bit of help.
Yeah, just a little bit of a reminder, guys. It's been a while, but we always got to give credit. Keep Calm Stack on made a T-shirt on his own. Okay, this is not ours. He just made his own T-shirt. You can see the symbol right. I
Can't hear you anymore, Rob.
Oh, okay. Let me turn this off. Hold on. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Better now? Okay.
Yeah.
This is when they took a photo together, and then starts walking away, and then sure enough, like Hawkeyes, Dan identifies, sees the superstar. You hear them say superstar money, calls them back, turn him around, and take some photos of his back of his shirt with some superstar money symbols on it. Yeah. So at that point, he was inducted into the Hall of Fame for the effort of making his own shirt and doing that. So anyways, there you go. So congratulations.
Yeah. So if you guys are new, or if you're just joining the stream, if you join the VIP $2.99 a month, Michael has a physical Todd 2.0 available for the raffle for the VIP at the end of the stream. So if you join during the stream, you'll get added to the wheel. It's the cheapest Todd that you can ever pay for if you end up winning. Yeah. So are you into all types of stuff? Like you got Funkos, I see. You've got the black and whites. You've got comics. Did you start in any area? I know you said stamps, but in terms of the Marvel, DC stuff.
I started with like I said, I started with the Todd statue, but then really quickly I changed into comics. So I have boxes and boxes of comics now.
This is like your storage room or your
Yeah, this is my basement room where I can get to come in and lock the door and my
Nice.
space in here. So yeah, I have boxes and boxes of comics. One thing that I am collecting that most people in the community don't even talk about are these guys.
What is that?
Oh wow.
A banana.
That's from Fortnite.
Oh, is it? Fortnite has cards. I didn't even know that.
Exactly. Yeah, they came out with the cards like 2-3 years ago, and it is interesting that nobody talks about it. Those cards, these ones, they have it in shard. They're super rare. This is a regular one. This is not as good, but they sell for like $3,000-$4,000.
Wow.
And that is like a Black King or Night King or something. Sorry, Fortnite fans. That it sells for like $40,000-$50,000.
Wow.
What?
I know. Like this box right here that I have in here. This box in here, I got it when it first came out. It was like $29.99. This box right here, and I have a big stack of it. They sell for like $1,500 because you can pull really cool cards in here. The reason I got it into Fortnite is because my kids, of course, they play Fortnite, and in the change of a season, a guy was streaming live, and he connected live, guys, over 1.5 million people.
Wow, 1.5 million.
Yes, live streaming it.
That must be the biggest ever.
That was one YouTuber. There were multiple YouTubers doing the same thing during that season, and I was like, "Wow, this is big.
That's huge.
There is future here." So,
and then you saw the cards, and you said, "I have to do this."
Yeah, I need to buy some of these guys.
You got all the comic Funkos as well. I see it looks like, and a sleeping hat.
Sleeping hat, yeah.
There you go. We got another member in there, Rob. For I think Dino also joined. So
yeah,
thanks,
as I see it, guys. Thank
you
again for the support. We're just writing it down as I go into the wheel of names. So
you want to do another one?
This is the one.
That's what you can win if you join the VIP, guys. In the box.
Yep. Brand new.
That's really cool of you, Michael.
Yep.
Rob, let's do another one.
You want to do another one? Okay. What else do you got? What else you got in the magic hat?
Now that we are in there, let's keep going with this, guys.
Tail of suspense. That's Bullseye, right? First appearance.
Yeah.
Okay. So, okay. Rob's got a question. Look out in the chat.
All right, guys. On what day? Because we went to Decon, and a lot of people were telling us how they first found us. We asked people, what was the video that made you first find us? On what day did we do the first video that Veve is going, all your Veve collectibles are going to 0? What day? All right. We'll let you guys go figure it out.
Dino is speaking facts, but
let's see. Yeah. So actually, speaking of that, everyone knows you, Michael. Like everyone's seen you around. You support all our channels. You're very involved with the community on the Twitter side, on the YouTube side. So is this the start of something? Are you planning to be more involved now in like kind of an actual like video, maybe Twitter Spaces? A different format than you already have been?
I would like to, but in the Spanish-speaking community. I feel like there is not a lot of people doing it over there, and we need to bring the word across, get some of those guys over. So I know De Largo is a guy that is doing Spanish content for Veve, and he got dropped to be on the panel. I don't know if you guys did, but in the panel for Veve making suggestions and stuff like that. So that was pretty good. Congrats, De Largo.
We're waiting on our invites though.
Okay, all right. So he's on it, and now last week I saw a space on Twitter that Spanish speakers actually started doing Veve. So I would like to go over there and try to help those guys grow the community,
Cool.
Spanish speaking community. Yeah.
You know, we got, what was it? When, right? When
Yeah.
she's part of it. You know, so we have a very. You're right. I don't see a lot of it. Then again, because we're in Canada, we may get fed in our YouTube, you know, English speaking content specifically because of the algos. So you probably know better than us if you see other Spanish YouTubers. So you're saying there's only one that you're aware of, and that's it? There's not other ones?
As far as I can tell, yeah, just one guy, and he had a collab with somebody from Spain at one point, but that was a long time ago. So yeah, I haven't seen.
I think you make a great point. I mean, when we went to Decon, we were talking to Vivi Meister, and he said that we have German fans, and I was like, really? Like, I guess there's not enough content in native languages out there. So if you guys are watching and you speak a different language, like there might be opportunity in that space to make content. Like Michael, if you start making content, I'm sure people will come to watch because they have no choices. Like they got to watch a lot of the English speaking creators where I think it's a lot easier to speak in your native tongue or listen in your native tongue. I mean, and understand it from that type of cultural perspective as well. Like you mentioned, for Disney, you had to watch the same things over and over, right? Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I think it's an opportunity out there.
I'm going after that. I'm really. This is the first time I've done anything YouTube.
FA.
Anything, so this is breaking the ice.
FA.
Yeah, definitely. Anyone can do it, right? You just got to jump in and start doing it, and then the hope is, you know, the community. I think the Veve community is one of the best communities in the sense that everybody supports each other. Everybody does their best to support each other. I mean, we're going through a bear market right now. And actually, speaking of the bear market, we have a lot of people talking about, I guess, like we see the user base slowly shrink, not just go stale and the growth slow down, but almost shrink through this bear market. Do you care about the bear market? Are you in it for what's your horizon? Is your plan to just stick with it to the next bull run, stick with it for, you know, metaverse full blown in the world? Like, what's your plan? What's your plan that you can share with the rest of the community?
Oh, like I told you guys, my background is actually stock market and investing, so I love the bear markets. I really like them. I'm not under stress. I also diversified. Don't get me wrong. This is not where my money is at. So I'm not strangling for, I need to sell this to be able to pay my rent. So this is my time for accumulating. Historically, is what it has been proven. That this is the time to be investing. Whatever you can leverage, whatever you can, never leverage, but whatever you can invest, get your money, grow your money. This is the time to do it. No one is high. Not in January, when everybody's buying at the very high peaks. When everybody's afraid, that's when I go in and start going heavy. I didn't have a lot of collectibles until over a month ago, maybe 2 months at the most. I had like 400 or 500 collectibles, and then I start building. Then I saw that NCP was coming, and it was getting close, and I wanted to be at the top of the leaderboard up there, and I know the future of that. So yeah, that's when I went heavy.
So do you think that the market will turn due to Veve implementing their new things like OUP, MCP, or do you think it's going to take the macro narrative to change? We've seen inflation slowing down a little bit the last couple of days, but what do you think? Do you think Veve can turn it before then?
I don't think NCP and OUP is gonna change it. I don't believe that. It's gonna be great to keep us engaged, the people that are here and having fun with it. But I don't think that's gonna change. To me, the game changer. Let me ask you this: what was your favorite thing of the VeVeVerse when you went to Anaheim? What do you like the best about it when you saw it?
I think me and Rob, I don't know if we're on the same page, but for me, it was more of what they said than what they showed. I think the economy out there and being able to make a passive income in the virtual land or something like that. If you can monopolize it, because you'll be early if you're in there right when it starts. You can maybe start a business in there using the OMI token. We just had that AMA with Puddin Cheeks and Reese, and lots of information in there. If you guys haven't seen that, make sure you go check that out. But yeah, for me, that's my most bullish point. Rob, I think you're on the same page, but maybe something else.
Close. I mean, I am on the same page, but for me personally, it's the idea that we can create, because we are creators right now on YouTube. I love the idea that we can create a superstar money area within the VeVeVerse, where instead of our Discord, like right now we have a Discord where people can talk, but wouldn't it be cool if we also had a place in the VeVeVerse where people can interact in that space, where you can, I guess, use any avatar you want. I mean, I think it's going to be voice. I think it's going to be potentially even video. And we could even do YouTube videos one day in that VeVeVerse as well. And almost like a live like this would not happen. It could happen on YouTube, but it could also happen in that, let's say, superstar money area. Not just that though, then you're going to have the IP areas, right? We're probably going to have Disney areas, DC areas. Yeah. We're going to have other content creator areas. When we were doing the interview, the OMI interview with Puddin and Reese, I asked them, I said, are you going to have some land in the universe? Because I think it'd be pretty cool if you can go into the universe amongst a bunch of stars, and maybe giving away actual like NFT stars in the VeVeVerse might be an alternative to the stars that we do right now with starnaming.com. I don't know. There's lots of ideas, and there's lots of opportunities when the VeVeVerse comes in, but it's still so early. I think we're really going to have to wait to the end of 2023, early 2024 before we really get a chance to understand it.
Rob, is Dino the winner?
Dino was the winner. Dino was the winner. He was the first, March 19th.
Congrats, Dino.
Look how early. That was our first VV is going to zero video.
Yeah,
the money spoke, and that was all put in cheeks. His sheet there, his tracking sheet really, really helped.
But what you mentioned was amazing, because you said that you love
there he goes.
bear markets as an so you love bear markets as an investor, which was a follow-up video that we did, is why you want all your VV collectibles to go to zero. Because the further down it goes, the more you could buy. Now, we definitely had some commenters that weren't very happy about that and mentioned, well, at that time there was no cash out. So they're like, well, why would I want this right now? I can't cash out. I can't get out while it goes down. So there's a lot of discussion about that, but it plays on what you were saying about the whole bear market thing.
We got to pull up some comments here, Rob. Shout out to Fro Comey. If you guys don't know, one of the best Twitter follows of all time. He's absolutely crushing it over there. So thank you very much, you guys. You do not need to do this. I mean, we love talking to you guys. We interact with you on Twitter all the time. We don't need the money. I mean, we'll give you the juju for free. If you guys want to join the raffle for the thought or whatever, you guys can join membership. But guys, you don't have to do that. Thank you very much. Like Growler, you guys, this is a lot. I mean, Mike Campa, big whale here. I mean, it looks like people are really happy about the stream. Your FA. It's really, the juju is real. Hananu, we just talked about your story today on the video. I don't know if you saw that part. So hopefully you get it all sorted out with the airdrop. But you guys honestly are amazing, and this is why we do it. We do it for you guys, not for the money. We just do it for the juju and spreading the juju and the love. You know what I mean? That's what it's about. We all love Veve and the collectibles, and we all share that passion, but we don't have people to talk about to it when in the real world, right? So that's why the VeVeVerse, like Rob said, that's a huge plus. If you can make those sections of land or make areas where the superstars can go, people who are of like-minded thinking, I think that's awesome. So you guys are awesome, but there's also, we got some dating sites in the chat here. I mean, that's how you know you made it, right?
They got blocked. They got blocked. Yeah, I got blocked.
Okay. So there's another member there too. I don't know if you saw him. DDS.
Yeah. I just wrote it down right now. Guys, thank you so much. We appreciate you, all your support. We appreciate Michael Campa for coming on the channel and asking us to be his helpers in these giveaways. So
yeah, I hope you do your own stuff, man. Like, I think you got a lot to bring to the table. And like you said, even if it's in the Spanish speaking community, there's lots of opportunity there. And I'm sure those creators would welcome you into that space as well. I know they do spaces all the time. I've been in the Spanish space just listening, because sometimes they'll speak English, and I just like to hear from different people, like not the same people all the time. It's something different. Right. So yeah. And also, yeah, you won one too, Sniper. Rob, why don't we do another one? I think there's 4 in total, right?
Mike, you got more? You got oh wow.
Where's my collectibles? Where's my collectibles? He needs to be in the chat. Someone text him.
Okay. Let's do this. We'll change it up. It's I'll give an easy question. The last questions maybe were too hard, but eventually you guys got it. This was really, really easy, I think. Okay. What day was our first video for this VV content? I think
what's our first ever video?
So I'm gonna now respond to why I'm bullish on Veve and why I saw something on the VeVeVerse, that is what I was looking for.
Mm-hmm.
And it was the fish floating around, the external NFTs, something that it wasn't created by Veve. Seeing that, that was it for me. When I saw that, for me, the future of Veve, like for me, I have never been after like comics and the showroom. I never go in the showroom. I never like I have no one to show it to. Like I think the Boltaholics, I think they're called, they can have fun with it. But I barely ever go in there, and I don't have anyone to show it in the current form. So I'm not rushing to get comics in my showroom. I want to see where the team is going and what is the future for it, and are they planning for it. So now think of this: I have my Superman one, this comic that I have in here. I have the legendary on the back house on DC. I own that comic over there.
Mm-hmm.
One day I'm gonna be able to bring that comic and put it right next to my secret rare AF-15 in the same place. So the way I see it right now is like I'm going to Target to buy stuff, and whenever I want to play with it, I have to go to Target. I think what Veve is doing is building us a home where we can bring everything from everywhere and put it in a house, in a place that we can all share with each other. And I think if they can do that, with all the technology that is coming up, the glasses and all those things, I think that's where the game changer is going to be. Becoming the hub for everything.
We got a little bit of a taste of that from the McFarlane drop, because Rob and I are both in the McFarlane project there, and Rob set up his showroom before I did, and I was able to go in there and look at his showroom, and then it made me want to make mine, right? So like that dynamic there was already like introduced to us. Now if Veve does it and we all have all these different IPs and different collectibles, it's going to be like 25 times as intense, that FOMO. So that could be something like you said, that definitely sparks FOMO. People are going to see what you do with your stuff and say, I want to do that. And people are going to start to get jealous. If people start to figure out creative ways, that's when the community start to take over, when they can be creative, right? Like right now you got Twitter, you got pictures, you got Ed, you got Froakomi, all these guys doing amazing work on Twitter. But I mean, the stuff in the VeVeVerse, you're going to be able to go into strangers. Hopefully you can get into anybody's showrooms if they make it public.
Yep.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, I think it's going to catch people off guard. I don't think the average Joe, as I like to say, they don't really see it coming on how their life's going to change. A lot of people right now are in the mindset that NFTs are never going to take off. They're never going to matter. They believe that. I mean, we're in this space. We understand where the future is going. But to say that NFTs will never matter, you're not connecting the dots on where the eventual Web3 will go and how involved AR will be in our life. So I agree with you totally on that is eventually where we're going, and that's going to really be a game changer.
Yeah. Congrats, Sarah.
Awesome, everyone. So, I mean, imagine this. And when I dream big. Like, the reason I like Veve is not because what they have now, is because what they can be. Like, imagine they building like a giant plaza hub that everybody can go. And instead of sitting in your phone trying to get a collectible, you go to a store and you get online. And you're in the line and you're hanging out with your friends. And whenever they do the drop, you do the drop over there. And whoever come in line. And, I mean, it's
what if you can only buy it if you go to a certain place? Like the other thing that I was thinking about, like VeVeVerse, maybe not even related to VeVeVerse. If you guys ever played Pokemon Go when it first came out, you had to go to actual locations, and there was like leaked maps, and those maps would say like Dragonite's over here. And I remember one time, I think Rob went to get a Dragonite. It was in someone's backyard or something. So you have to go in their backyard. What if they start to geo map where you can get drops? Like, how cool would that be? So you actually go to, like, you have to come to this store, and they have a sale on that day, coincidentally. And you got to go to that store if you want to participate in the drop. Or it's like, it could be like a McDonald's. If you want to participate in this drop, you have to go to McDonald's, and all McDonald's are geo-mapped or something. I feel like that's something that could drive traffic to businesses. And if you're driving traffic to businesses, it's advertising for them. And that's when they'll start to pay attention and notice, like, what is this app and how do we get involved? I hope Veve's looking at that type of deal. I mean, VeVeVerse VR, fantastic, good for gaming and that type of thing. But I think AR is where they're going to really succeed.
So, Michael, you got anything else for us? Is there anything else?
So let's do this one.
Boom.
Oh,
He's
boom.
got all the
boom.
OGs here. So Detective Comics. What number is that one? 37?
Yeah, this is the first appearance.
37.
27.
27. Okay.
So, okay, we left our hardest question for last. Lately, and I don't think we have it written down anywhere, so I don't know how you guys are gonna figure this out. But if you had to find Joe and I on Veve, what are the two collectibles? You need them both. What is the collectible and mint number that we currently are using to find us and follow us on Veve? So first one, we'll get the comic.
We've mentioned it a few times. What's up, Sleeping?
So I guess Michael Campa, you ever, I guess, watch Sleeping Comics?
All the time. I'm all the time in his channel, and I have the hat, and I'm his Discord group.
Yeah, I see the hat there in the back.
Yeah,
there we go. So Sleeping showed up, and finally, again, we could put the face to the name. I got mine around here too. Hold on a second. Where did I put it? There it is. I got it right here.
They gotta get Michael. We got a double hatted here.
We got
Sleeping
it.
shows up, you get the hats on. I think Dino said he wants to trade hats with us. Gotta see if I have one left over. Maybe we'll do that.
Yeah, that'd be good to have for sure. So I guess, is there anything else? Is there anything else that you want? I mean, the floor is yours. Is there anything else you want to say to the Veve fan right now? We're approaching the hour. We're probably going to do the final VIP one soon. Is there anything else that you want to just tell the Veve fan? You got Sleep in here now. You got a bunch of people here now. Anything you want to say?
Well, before that, I want to do my own question.
Oh yeah.
Maybe to do a giveaway. Maybe.
Yeah, for sure. You know what? We can cancel the last one, and you could do that.
No, that's fine. You already got a winner for the last one or no?
No, he's close. He's close, but he's not right.
No, we don't have a winner yet.
He's close.
Okay.
One of them is right.
We can. It's not too late. We can cancel it. We can cancel it.
No, you can't cancel it now.
We can cancel it. And no one got the answer yet. Oh no, someone got it.
Well, one. They got one. We need the other one.
No, right here.
Oh, there you go.
They got it. Big J. Big J got it.
It's not on my screen, that one.
You don't see it?
No.
Oh, no. He got it.
There you go, Big J.
Congrats, Big J, a longtime supporter on the YouTube comments all the time.
Why did it pop up on my screen?
I don't know. But again, that was quick. He got it. He's been listening. So very, very good.
Oh, there he is. Okay, yeah. I don't know.
Okay, so what do you want to do then, Michael? What do you want to do?
So in my heritage, we have a superhero that is from a Spanish speaker. It's for us, for the Latinos. He's pretty popular. I think most people know it. And if somebody can guess the name of that superhero, that has been around longer than Superman, Batman, and all of those ones from Avengers.
Who's he talking about? Who is he talking about?
Michael, can you see the comments on your end there? Do you see them coming in?
Yeah, I see comments. Yeah. Chapulín Colorado. Okay. No, that one is a good one. Hopefully that comes to Veve.
Is it right?
No, that's not the one.
Not right?
I want to pull up Ed though.
But not that guy. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to pull Ed. Shout out Ed. We met him at DCon. Great guy. Thanks for showing up. Close. We'll let them keep going here. Okay. Well, I mean, while that giveaway runs, anything you want to say to them? Anything you want to say to the fam? Now that you got 77 people watching right now.
Yeah. So now that I have been here, I really appreciate everybody. Sometimes things get rough in Twitter because people are not face to face, and some people can say mean stuff. But we're a community. I think we are supposed to stay together through these hard times because it's already hard enough for people to deal with losing a lot of money. And being down in their bag. So I think supporting each other is the way to go. And when something is wrong and when something isn't working out the way it's supposed to, it's okay to say it. I think the company should grow with that kind of inputs. So I hope as a community we can do that. I know everybody have different opinions and different ideas, but we can respect each other when we're in those spaces as well.
Okay, that's wise.
That's yesterday's video, Rob. Why don't you talk a little bit about that?
Oh no, I agree with that. I mean, just to play on that, we did a video yesterday about Twitter and sometimes how it's not very nice, and it was actually, I'm going to give a shout out because we had this conversation with Puddin' Cheeks. We had before we made that video, we had a discussion with Puddin' Cheeks about it, And that discussion, because the whole thing about Discord mods led to what's going to happen in the VeVeVerse. And in the VeVeVerse, they're going to need to police it. Like they can't just let it be a free for all. There's going to have to be moderation. There may be jail, which would be, I think, jail would be so funny. Jail would be so funny. Yeah. So I think that what you said on Twitter is true, and it's gonna carry over into the VeVe. And I actually have one more question for you, but first I'll ask you: Did you see any winners on the chat? Who is it?
Somebody won Tucson Collectibles.
Tucson
got it.
Ooh, okay. Zorro.
Nice.
Yeah, that is a popular one.
Yeah, and what he wins is this.
Oh
wow!
Slabbed up.
Hulk my 9.8. 9.8.
Oh, not that one. Wrong one I pulled up.
Let's go. It's he got it. Great. So
is it him or Cool Mo? Who got it first?
I'm trying to see that.
Oh, Cool Mo, I think.
Oh, Cool Mo. Okay, I didn't.
Yeah, I think he was just replying.
Good job, guys.
Sorry, I don't want Cool Mo to get shafted.
Actually, keep Cool Mo, and I mean, I'll send him another group as well.
Okay,
so come back. Just so write his name down on
both of them are up, right? Cool Mo and Tucson.
Yeah.
Tucson.
Cool Mo. We should probably go over this after the stream as well. So Cool Mo, Tucson. All right, I got Sarah, I got Sniper, and I got Dino.
Okay, we got another member as well. Make sure you add Big J to the wheel.
Big J.
And
okay.
If you guys don't know, now will be the last chance. If you join membership, we're gonna put you on the wheel. And Michael's got a physical Todd 2.0. So if you've ever been looking at the statue and you wanted a physical version, it's in the box. That is from Michael, all on his own idea. We never asked him to do any of this. This is all out of his heart. He's trying to give it back. So definitely go follow him on Twitter, Michael Campa, as you see it in the title when Rob takes down that. Yeah. And YouTube to come soon, right?
Yeah, to come soon. The name of the YouTube is Michael Campa as well. So
there you go, easy.
Anywhere.
And now on Veve, Michael Campa, and because of him, we were able to change our names on Veve. So now we have public access for us.
Well, I had the whole fiasco with since I was a kid, I have been using that same username, and in Spanish, I never thought about it. It was Botiaman3. And when people were reading it, they said both I am. And when my account got disabled, people were like, "Oh, it's because you're a bot." And I was like, "Come on, guys, really?"
Yeah.
So I got one more question though before we close this out with the final giveaway, because you mentioned that you were passionate about the topic of MCP and OUP. Mm-hmm. So what are your thoughts on MCP, OUP? What's your strategy? Are you favoring one over the other? Let us have it.
So I have, because I bought OMI, I am set on that side, and I've been working on NCP, but I like NCP personally better. The competition of it, the fun, the leaderboard, like keeping people engaged. And I like the idea of not taking all my points away every time, or my ticket. Every time I don't get what I spend my points on, they take only 10% and I get to keep all the other points. So I like that. And I think they're going to build up. I think the Veve team is going to actually build on the MCP in the future. So
I think it's going to be wild. It's going to be wild. It's going to be, I think you're going to be bouncing back and forth on what you like, depending on what you have more of at that time.
Do you have any opinion of what they mean by extended AR? Because they said MCP Pro will get you access to extended AR. I'm not sure what that means. What do you think?
So my hope is that they are already partnering with cutting-edge technology companies that are developing stuff. People that are already going into goggles and gloves and stuff like that. And I'm hoping that they have that vision. Everything that I have seen in the team, it tells me that they have a long-term vision. When we're complaining, it's like when I tell my kids, "Hey, we're going to the Ellis Garden, like amusement park," and in the way there, they are complaining the whole way. It's like, when are we gonna get there? What are we going? And they don't know where I'm going until I tell them, "Hey, we're in an amusement park." Once you get there, then you can actually enjoy and be like, "Oh, this is where I want to go." So
yeah,
okay, all right. I mean, all right, that's it. Again, one more shout out we got. Sleeping Comics, guys. Thank you again. It's your generosity is too much. Michael's generosity is too much. Thank you all. We appreciate it. It's never necessary. All right, Michael. Is there anything else? You ready? You ready to do the last Todd giveaway, or do you want to? Is there anything else you want to get off your chest?
No, we're good.
We're good.
Okay, let's do it. This is fun. This is a fun one. Let's see who wins.
So I added Big J78, DDS 316, Vincente Sands, and Dino Lang and K-Verse. Those were the last add-ons for the VIP. So guys, you know the Wheel of Names. You're familiar with the Wheel of Names. It's actually not the first time the Wheel of Names was used to give away a Todd. If you remember, Parology, another incredibly kind donor, gave away a Todd on our channel when it was like 10K. Do you remember that?
Yeah, that was crazy. He was giving away everything, that guy. But I mean, it just shows like what type of community we have here. You guys are so welcoming to new people and just giving back to the community when you don't have to. I mean, but we're happy to see your face finally, and hopefully we get to see more of you on YouTube going forward. Definitely we'll be watching. If it's not in our language, put subtitles on. It'll be all good.
Sounds good.
Yep. All right. Good luck to all. And may the juju be with you.
The winner is Adam Blake.
Adam Blake.
Adam Blake. I don't know if he's here. We'll give him like a week to get back to us if he's not in the chat, and then if not, we might have to re-roll it, Michael, if that's cool with you.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
Okay, we'll put it out on our YouTube member page for him to respond to, because I don't think he's in the chat.
Yeah, I mean, it was, I know Crazy Coat's in the chat, so he was watching.
He was close.
Crazy Coat was right. He was watching. He's like, no, stop.
Oh man,
So,
and Steve V Bass is like talking to us every single day. He's gonna be so upset that he was right there. But I mean, it is what it is. You guys, thank you guys for everybody who entered that. Maybe we'll have to re-roll it. We'll see, Rob.
yeah, Joe, I think Michael deserves a standing O, superstar money, standing O. Again, we appreciate you coming on the channel, and it's not even just coming on the channel. I mean, you didn't even have we wanted Michael to come on the channel
We want to meet
regardless. And then he said, "I want to do giveaways for the fam."
This is all Mike.
So this is all Mike. Again, your generosity is way too much. You are too kind. His YouTube channel, he announced, is coming soon, right? It's coming soon.
Yeah.
But in the meantime, you can definitely follow him on Twitter. Interact. I'm sure he would love to talk to you. Again, we talk to Michael all the time. We see him on the YouTube comments. Again, appreciate your support and everyone else's as well. And just to close this out, guys, if you haven't already, don't forget and become a superstar. Smash the subscribe button, join the superstar fam, and hit the bell notification button so you get every single video every single day. Michael, as you know, we are well on our way to 365. So January the 2nd, we'll be doing a YouTube video every single day for 365 days. Yeah. So again, everybody can come that day. Thank you. We appreciate it. We're probably gonna do like a live stream, so if everybody can check it out that day and join us.
We're gonna try and invite a bunch of people. Maybe we'll have Michael back on for a bit of that. We'll see what happens, but it should be a fun day.
Yep. Superstar VIP. Yep. $2.99 a month. You get your star beside your name. I mean, Michael just gave a membership to or gave a physical Todd now to Adam. So again, we want to bring as much utility as possible to the VIP membership. We appreciate you all so much, to all the superstars.
And if that's not given away in a week, we will do a reroll for VIP. So that's we got to make sure it gets given away to somebody who wants it, right?
Yeah. So guys, thank you so much. Thank you, Michael, for coming on.
Having me over.
Thank you, bud.
Okay. Thank you. Take care, guys, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.
Love you. Bye.